Happy Friday, everybody. Hope everyone had a great week. Just wanted to share with you guys a couple minutes on a book that was really good for me, transformed my life a little bit at the early of 2011, 2012, kind of moving into what I'm doing now. But just wanted to share with you guys some of the experiences that I had with certain books that I've read, and also certain books that changed my life motivationally, spiritually, and also mentally, and set my mindset for success. The book I want to share with you guys today is Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. Most of you have already read this book. Seriously, if you haven't read this book at least 3 or 4 times, I suggest you read it again, because there's a lot of things that you can miss in the book that you really catch on the first time. Actually, this is a bigger book that I have. It's a hardback. The book that I started with was a small, like almost a handheld book from Half Price Books. First time I had ever stepped into a bookstore, seriously guys, back in 2011, beginning of 2012, I was making my transition into going from being a mechanic to going into sales. I can still remember the first time Vanessa took me to the bookstore, and I was just looking around like, man, I don't even know where to look. What's fiction? What's nonfiction? I mean, I walked into a library in high school, but didn't really know anything about books or what they could do for me. Growing up as a kid, I never was embraced by books. I was more worried about the hustle, the work, how to make a dollar, how to sell some of my dad's honey buns at school to turn a profit and make some money. Those things that I learned early in life were very valuable for me. The work ethic, the skills, the practice, and be able to have that go-to attitude and never quit. I just needed to apply myself to books and be able to put that practice and make more practice into it, and so I can become better at my craft. One thing that I did in 2013, as you can see, I'm wearing this Macite shirt. It is kind of loose, so I'm excited that it's fitting big. That means I'm skinnier than I was back in 2013. But in 2013, I quit my job as a mechanic at Macite, and I went to go work for a security company. The conversation that I had with my manager at the time was, hey, I don't think this is right for me anymore. I've been doing this since I was 16 years old, turning wrenches, and I just don't see, I'm in this shop. I'm consumed. I'm in this box. I feel like I'm just trapped. I need to get out. I need to explore to see what other things I can do. I know I'm good at a lot of other different things. I just need to find those skills and be able to practice those skills so I can do better for myself. And I can still remember him saying, he's like, why do you want to leave here? You're making, $30 an hour working as a mechanic, and you're making pretty good, decent money. And I was like, well, it was good, decent money. I mean, it was good money. It was giving me money to pay for my car, money to go out and party, buy bottles at the club on the weekends, do all that stuff that everybody does in their 20s. But at that time, I was just kind of like, no, I'm just looking for something else. I really want to be able to use my skills and obtain some knowledge in other areas of work. So at that time, he's like, well, I'll give you a $4 raise. And I was like, well, no, that's not going to do it. I'm sorry. I appreciate that. I wish you would give me that raise earlier. Maybe I would have stayed, but not really. I was still wanting to be able to explore something different. So in 2013, I quit my job as a mechanic at Macite, and I was actually able to work at a security company selling securities. So first thing I thought was like, great, I got this sales job. I'm going to have people coming to me asking me for security services. I'm going to be able to sell them a new home automation system. Little did I know I was going to be door knocking. Yeah. So here I go, door knocking. Hi, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. My name is Louis Mancinas. Door shut in your face. Door shut in your face. Door shut in your face. How many times I got my door, the door shut in my face was very nerve-wracking. I mean, it messed with my mojo. I was like, man, like nobody wants to talk to me. But I was able to overcome those objections with, skills practice, being able to role play. I remember Vanessa, I would be in the closet and she would be on the other side of the door, and I would open the door and I was like, hi, good morning, good evening. Just want to know about if you're interested in any kind of security needs. And boom, she was like, no, start all over again. So I had to develop that skill. I had to keep pushing and be able to perfect my skill. There's something that a lot of people don't do. They're just stuck at the same thing they're doing over and over again, and that's okay. That's nothing wrong with that. But I wanted to be able to embrace and show people what I've done in the past 7 to 8 years that has really transformed my life, not only mentally, physically, and emotionally, but also for my family. I've been able to provide more for my family. I've been able to provide things that I wouldn't be able to provide for Vanessa and Luke. Things that I knew I was capable of, but it wasn't until I put myself out there that I really saw what I was able to overcome. So I really encourage you guys to read this book. Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. It's a great book. If you guys have any questions, or if you guys would just want to reach out to me and ask me some more questions, set up a one-on-one. If you guys want to meet up for lunch, I would definitely like to meet up with you guys and just talk to you guys a little bit more about what's going on and what I do. But definitely want to have you guys to have a great weekend, and also be safe out there with all the rain. Shout out to everybody in North Carolina, South Carolina for Hurricane Florence. Hope everyone is being safe and listening to the news and keeping up with what's going on. But other than that, guys, God bless. Have a great day. Take it easy.